Yeah.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, as per your time zone. I know many of them joined from various regions. Once again, welcome to the Bella Vista Western Sydney Salesforce Developer Group. Thank you for registering and joining the today session. Today we have Ram, Salesforce Manager at Caterpillar India. He is the first time community speaker. Special thanks to Ram for sharing your knowledge to the Trailblazer community. Actually, we split it as a two parts about the Salesforce deployment using Azure DevOps. This is the part one, and then followed by we are planning for the next week, the same time, part two as well. Feel free to register and then try to explore about Salesforce deployment using Azure DevOps. Little bit about myself. I'm Shaktivel Mades. I'm working as a senior Salesforce developer with Tech4 Services, Sydney, Australia, and also a Salesforce MEP and community group leader for the Bella Vista, Western Sydney, Australia. I'm actively available these social channels, so you can reach out to me anytime in these channels. Um, Today, Ajanta, I will cover for the group overview and some news and updates from my side. And as I said, Ram will cover about the Salesforce deployment using Azure DevOps. And also, this is the two session. Part one is today, and part two for the next week, the same time. We are planning to give away some Salesforce certification voucher for the random participants. So please fill your information in this bit.ly/pv voucher 24. I will share the link in the chat window shortly. But one thing you need to remember, you need to attend these two session, okay, and followed by summary and resources. So the group overview, we actively organizing the events regularly and also posting the group activities in these channels. Please feel free to follow and join the group and get the up-to-date informations, either as event informations or any technical informations. Regarding for the news and updates and announcement, the first thing I have, the new year, new name, but DX is back in April 2022. It's a in-person event and also the online, a virtual event as well. So save the date here. For the first time, Salesforce organizing in-person and virtual event for all the developers from Salesforce, MuleSoft, and Slack and Tableau, uniting this event all together for the year for the trailblazers in Salesforce ecosystem. Register here and you will be notified whenever the registration opens for the Trailblazer DX 2022. The registration date is 27 and 28. The event date is. The next update I have, the App Exchange 10 million installation. The recently the Salesforce App Exchange apps achieved this amazing milestone. I can say App Exchange apps have been installed over 10 million times from the Trailblazer like us, developer, admins, and customers. The next news I can say, like from the Trailgate guest, Trailgate is a fun way to learn the platform. From the Trailgate team, keep on engaging and adding the challenges through the Trailgate guest. I noticed there are 4 Trailgate guests available. The first thing, be a Trailblazer guest. Get inspired by the Trailblazer, and then they announce some series in the Salesforce Plus channel and learn more about the Salesforce today. Uh, the due date is the March 31st. So complete this trial mix by March 31st to earn a special community badges and along with some, I think some prices also they mentioned in the trial mix. So go ahead and check it. And the next one, launch a Trailblazer Learning Challenge guest. So the duration is January 1st to March 31st. Whoever completed this trial mix within this time period, you will get the special community badges and along with some Trailblazer goodies. The next one, essential habits for the Salesforce admin guest. The duration is January 19th to this month end 28th. So if you follow the trial mix and complete within this time frame, you have the chances to get the community patches and some prizes also. The next one, the Learn More, Spring 22. The Salesforce Trial team introduced that two trial mix, one for admin and developer. Pick your trial mix, either admin or developer or both, and follow the trial mix and watch the and read about the Spring 22 release and complete by March 31st and to earn a special community badges and also enter a chance to win some, I think, the Salesforce certification voucher. Again, the important note here, some of the prices, right, it's not eligible for some of the countries. Again, check the official rules and restrictions. But definitely you will learn some new things, and also you will get the additional community badges, irrespective of the rules and restrictions, right? And the next update I have the Spring 22 release highlights available from the trial get, and even I said the learn more trial mix also available. Try to explore about the Spring 22 release highlights, about the product features in the Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, or Marketing Cloud, or Experience Cloud, or whatever it is. Try to view and read the article from the trial head and explore. And then also the production release weekends. Last month already some of the org updated Spring 22, and then they have this month 4th and 11th have the other updates, the production updates for Spring 22 release. The next update I always recommended, go to the Salesforce Developer YouTube channel, and the Salesforce Developer Relation team keep on recording a short video, and they uploaded the useful videos in this playlist called Developer Quick Takes. Try to go there and explore. This video is very, very like 4 minutes to maximum 12 minutes video. And the next update, the Salesforce certification days, February 2022. From you can see from the trial gate. At the moment, there is no slot for the February, but I always recommended whenever you are planning any certification like admin or developer or marketing cloud or consultant related, it's a half a day free webinar led by the Salesforce expert. So if you are planning any certification, try to utilize and attend this webinar to get some tips and tricks to crack your Salesforce certification exam. So the next part, upcoming meetings, the speakers form. Yes, always the community welcome for the new speakers. If anyone interested to share your knowledge to the Trailblazer community, please feel free to reach out to me in social channels or fill the form. I will reach out to you, and then we will plan to organize for the upcoming weeks or month. The next one, like as I said, this meeting that are we splitted as a two part. This is a part one. The part two we are planning to organize for the same day next week, the same time. Try to join. Yeah. And finally, share your love to the social channel about the community group, leaders, and speaker in the following hashtag in the social channels. Yeah, without further delay. Yeah, and one more thing, use the chat window for the Q&A, and we'll discuss end of the session. Without wasting further times, I'm hand over to Ram. Over to you, Ram. Please share your screen and intro about yourself, and go ahead your session. All the best.
Yeah, thank you, Sakti.
Yeah, okay. I will share.
Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Can you able to see the presentation, right? Okay. Hi, this is Ramaswamy Panivel. I am the senior developer and managing for the Salesforce project. I am a 9x Salesforce certified. I have 10x super page completed. I have 4x tile head rangers. Okay, I am the community leader. Okay, this is my social accounts for LinkedIn, Twitter, and Trailblazers. Okay, today I am going to cover for the A Salesforce deployment using Azure DevOps. Okay, the part one. Okay. This is a topic we are going to cover today. This how the initial the user story is, right? How the new requirement came, how to create the new user story in the DevOps, how to create the new branch, then how to we implement those activities in Salesforce. Then the pipeline. Here is two categories. Okay, one is say the Salesforce developer, another one is the Azure DevOps developer. Okay, the pipelines creations, this is to come under the Azure DevOps developers. Okay, and the retrieve pipeline variable setup, these two it will come Azure DevOps. And package prepare XML, right? That means whatever component you created, that package prepare XML, and how to based on package XML we are retrieving our component to Salesforce to move our user story branch, right? Move to our user story branch, that our code. Then review our code, what our code retrieved properly or not. Okay, all the things we need to go through today topic. First we are going to create the user story. Example, this is right. Okay. Okay. Example, we create the new user story for the custom object, custom field, profile, and office classes. Okay. Example. Okay. First we go to create the new user story. Go to the here. This is first to go to Azure DevOps, right? You need this account. Okay. So suppose whoever already have Azure, they go to their account. Suppose nobody doesn't have Azure DevOps, right? You can create your Microsoft account like Hotmail, anything. Then you go to this particular link. Okay, I will ping this is in the chat. Okay, then you can edit it. Okay, this is the Azure DevOps link. Okay, once you get here, right, you go to you create the Microsoft account. Once the account is created, then go to click here, sign in Azure DevOps. Then you need to provide your username password, right? You give your email ID. Like example, I'm giving my hot email ID. Then I go to next. Then I give my password. Okay. Okay. Once I give my password, it's automatically open my Azure DevOps account. Okay. Okay. This is I am opening the private mode. Okay. It's right now. It's came. Okay. This is the thing. Okay. Now we are going to go there. Okay. Okay. Here first Azure DevOps. If you go to new project means you need to click here. Okay, first you need to set up the new project. You don't have means SFDC. Okay, SFDC demo, like that we are creating new project. Your project will be private or public. Okay, public means you can select this one. That means everyone can able to access this particular repositories. Okay, in this project. Private means only for you giving access. Then here advanced option, right? Click here. And here you see, right, the version control. Okay, the Azure DevOps is coming all Jira, your Git, and continue integration, continue delivery, and continue testing. Everything it will come to one place. Okay, that is Azure DevOps. Okay, now you can choose your repository. If you Git or Team Foundation version control, this is your project model. Okay, Agile or Scrum. Okay, or Basics, like that. You create the project, it will create the new project. Okay. Okay, once this is the project is created, this is for the your yes, Salesforce. Different company have the right. Salesforce have .NET have, like that. You can create the different projects. Okay, like that. Or to create one under this project like SFDC demo. Okay. Once the project is created, right, then you go to the here files, right. Here automatically create the one repository. Okay, here is right. This is a repository you need to initialize. Okay, this is your default initialize the code. I think who are working the repository, they know this is your git initialization command. Okay, once you can click this is add readme file. Okay, once you can click to initialize. Okay, then your repository automatically created. Okay, this right repository already is created. Okay, once initialized. Okay, but this repository doesn't have anything. Okay, like that your project setup is done. Then you are going to create the this, right, you need to you want to this particular repository you can clone from your VS code also. Okay, as of now that will take some time. Okay, that's why I'm going to show the existing the dev project. Okay, Here I am going to create the new user story. Go to work item. Here you can go to new work item. Here only 3 options there. Here lot of item there. This is free account. That's why we have only 3 options. Okay. We are creating the new task. Okay. Task name is SFDC deployment demo. Okay. In Azure DevOps. In Azure DevOps. Okay, this is my user story assigned to for me. Okay, this is user for me, Ram's DevOps. This is my only one user there. Okay, description. Okay, create the custom object. Create the custom candidate object, like okay, candidate. Okay, candidate object, and with the score field. Okay, with the score field. Okay, and another one, create the office class. Okay, office class, dummy office class. Okay, as of now we are creating one dummy office class testing purpose of the deploying with office test class. Okay, with office test classes. Okay, this is my two requirements. Okay, once I created, I save it. Okay. Okay, this is my user story is created and assigned to the developers. Okay, now developer, this is your task number equal to 5. Okay, task number is 5. Once user story is created, right, then what you can do, right, you can create the user story branch. Okay, that means each developer, they can create whatever the branch the user story assigned to you. Then you create your own branch. That means you take the copy of the repository, like here we have, right, the files we have, right, we take all these files, master copy, and work on our own copy. That is the branch. Okay, then we create the user story branch. We have different naming conventions there. Okay, as of now we are going to use the future. Okay, we are going to create our user story branch name like future. Okay, future slash our user story number us. Okay, 005. Okay, like that we are going to create our user story branch. Okay, go back to your user story. Okay, I have created for demo right here. Okay, I am going to create the you see right here, there is under DevOps. Here you can see, right, the development. Okay, under development you need to have the link, create the new user story. If already created a user story means you can link. You don't have means you can create this option. Under development you can create the branch. Then you see, right, default it will come. Your user story already linked to here, and the default branch is master branch. Master branch is our production copy. Okay, this is our repository SFDC development. Okay, and your user story number should be like this. Okay, feature slash 05. Okay, then I am creating the branch. Okay, now branch is created. You see, right, my branch is created. My all the latest code should be here there. Okay, whatever production code I have here. Okay, example we have some object there. Okay, some profile changes there. Okay, like this is your up to this is source of truth. Okay, that means this is production copy and your master copy should be same. There is no difference. Okay, that's why developer they can deploy from here to your Salesforce or retrieve from your component Salesforce to this branch. Okay. Okay, now our branch is created. Now we want to create the component. Okay, here we have target. Okay, we have this is our target. Okay, this is my Rams, right, that is my developer arc. This is my source sandbox. This is my source. Okay, source arc, source Salesforce arc. Okay, I whatever I development I am doing here, I need to move to target. Target arc is this one. Okay, character plus 7. Okay, I have two kind of arcs. One is for here you said this is Ram video. Another one is the caterpillar. Okay, caterpillar. This is another one arc. Okay, It's not opening. Okay, caterpillar this one. Okay, this is on target. Okay, as of now we don't consider this one. We are going to do the RAM video. Okay, here we are going to our component we are going to develop here. Okay. Okay, go to setup. Go to object manager. What is our user story? User story for create the connected object. Okay, I'm going to create the custom object. Dates. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am going to deploy directly. Okay, and add the launch new custom tab also. Okay. Save and new. Save. Okay, Dave already there. Okay, I'm going to create the Azure. Azure candidate. Okay, Azure candidates. This is a tab. Automatically, whenever we are opening the tab, right, it will automatically come. Okay, click to okay, and then next. I put default on as of now, but as of now we need to consider the system administrator only. We need to take care. Okay, this is the user we have. Okay, we can keep it as it. There is no change, and we can enable all the applications. Okay, okay, save. Okay, now done. I am going to create the new field. Okay, there is a default for field is created. I am going to create the new field. Mm, that is field for number. Okay. Okay, score is I putting a record field. Okay, then it's automatically add the our page layout. Okay, no need to I modify the page layout as of now. I will keep as it is. Okay, this page layout is automatically added. Okay, okay, now I added. Okay, now I am going to create the office class, right? At the next requirement for the office class. Okay, like I am going to create the already I created. I give SFDC demo. Okay, here I think somebody already using the VS code. How to we connect the Salesforce here use, right? This is I connected DevHub. Okay, DevHub. This is I connected my ROM studio dev work already connected. I am going to create the new office class from through VS code. Okay, here Control Shift P. You click create the office class. Class name put I am SFDC demo. Okay, then the class is created. Okay, I am going to take already I have the template here. Example, this is just I am one method is written, that is just to print the message. Okay, there is nothing in the business scenario. Then I create the test class, right? Test class you can same class name uh, with test. Okay, that is your test class. Then only how the deployment time we need to move the test class with the controller class. Okay, Okay, first I need to deploy my controller class. Okay, I right click and deploy. Okay, okay, in this class SFDC demo is deployed successfully. Then I am going to deploy those related test class. Okay, and deploy this also. Okay, now the development is completed. Okay, I created a custom object and a face class with the test classes, everything done. Okay, development is completed. Then okay, now we are going to do the before now development is done. Then meanwhile the Azure developer what will do, right? He can set up the pipeline for the instead of the developers, the Salesforce developers. Okay, then we are going to the retrieve YML, right? We are going to create the example. I am going to create a new file. I am going to say the retrieve demo. Okay, go to here. You can go to the files. Okay, go to the files. I can select my feature branch. Okay, no, okay, here this is I want to give the demo, right? That's why this is related to Azure development activity. That's why we don't do this under this branch. Okay, we are going to directly do in the main branch. Okay, the main branch I'm going to do uh, here I am going to create the one more files. Okay, that is for retrieve demo dot YAML file. This is for our pipeline script. Okay, for Azure perspective. Okay, I create the new YML file. Okay, okay, here, right? Here we take this component first. We take this here, right? We need to define the we create the new script file YML script. Then we need to define the parameters for a source sandbox. Okay, source Salesforce arc. That means you can define your developer arc or sandbox or production. One production to another production, you can retrieve and deploy. Okay, that means whatever source Salesforce you define, there you can retrieve from directly source Salesforce and arc to your repository. Okay, that's why we need to define the our okay, here we need to define the parameter. This is source sandbox or source arc. This also you need to put like source arc, source Salesforce. Okay, source Salesforce arc. Okay, source Salesforce arc. This is our name. This is you need, right? Now in this case I put Rams dev arc. Okay, dev arc. Okay, dev arc. Then I have one more also we can do Rams caterpillar. Okay, caterpillar dev arc also. I'm going to retrieve from here also. I can take in. Okay, but as of now we are going to this is our source arc. Okay. 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 This is we defined. Then we need to put the commit message, right? Whenever you're retrieving component, right? Whatever the development I completed, right? Then you need to put the commit message. What purpose your changes move from Salesforce to you're committing your changes to repository. Then you put proper commit message. What change you move to Salesforce to repository. Then that is a commit message. That time the commit message is a second parameter. Okay. Each parameter, this is a hyphen, right? That is considered hyphen. Okay. Right. Like this. Okay, this is the hyphen. This is consider next parameter. Okay, that parameter name. There is no face. Okay, you need to give the complete one word. Okay, that is the parameter. This parameter we are going to use our remaining script. Okay, here we are putting display message enter commit message. Okay, that time the as Salesforce developer he can put proper message. Okay, what is purpose here committing. Okay, then we want to multiple branches, right? Developer, we want to select the which branch he want to commit his changes. Okay, this case we are going to do commit to our user story 5 branch. Okay, that is development he did. Then whatever the development done, right, that code come to save to this branch commit. Okay, that's why we need to that branch, the default master branch or main branch to we switch to check out to that corresponding user story branch using PowerShell script. Okay. Okay, that is another thing. Here is right. This is before that we need to define the our job. Okay, this is Azure DevOps, right? It's running the cloud platform. This platform, which server we can take care. Okay, or Windows or Linux or Apple system like that. Okay, that this case we are selecting this Windows Server 2019. Okay, we are selecting. Okay, this is your job name. A job name should be whatever you want to give. I am putting run package. Then this is a host. This means which server you want to select to run your code. Okay. Okay, that is the thing we are doing here. Okay, now job is defined that job name is defined that we selected our agent server. Okay, host agent server. Okay, then steps. Okay, now we stop. This is our task started. When the step is started, right, where itself we start our task. You can define all the tasks, whatever the windows we can do, right? Whatever PowerShell script, all kind of tasks we can set up. Here we are going to set up PowerShell script. Okay, this is first task we are going to set up. Here you see, right, this is first task. First task what we are defining, we are choosing our PowerShell script. PowerShell script means nothing like we have here, right? For this is the script. Okay, this task will open under this task our script will execute. Okay, we are defining. Okay, here we are defining our source branch like this. Okay, source branch name. Source branch name, this is the parameter. This is we are taking dynamically from our which branch user we selected during the retrieve the pipeline, right? That time which branch the Salesforce developer selected, that branch name automatically come to here, but it will come full path. Okay, that means this default path it will come reference head. Okay, that we don't want. We just replace that to thing like that. Example this case, right? It will come like this. Okay, your branch name like this. Suppose you are selecting this branch, it will come like this. Suppose you are going to select another branch 4. Okay, then it will come like this. Okay, then we want this is our complete branch name. Okay, then we want to like this. That's why we are going to replace this prefix thing. Okay, this part we are going to replace it. Then we get like complete our branch name. Okay, that name it will store to now in this particular variable. Okay, this store branch holding now in this branch name. Okay. Okay, now once we get the branch name, then we write one more task for here, right? This is for the in the pipeline you are pass the parameter. This is one of the task. You can pass to this task value to another task. Okay, one task to you pass another task. You want to pass the branch name, you can use this one. Okay, write output the VSO task set variable. That means this task variable we can pass to another task. Okay, then once we get this one, we don't use every time, don't use this same command. We can reuse this particular variable to all the remaining tasks. That's why we are going to set up the variable to task. Okay, this is just passing parameter from one task to another task. That's it. Okay, then I think everyone working in the Git means everyone know Git checkout means we are going to switch the branch to that corresponding selected branch. That means Git checkout this feature branch 05. That means our branch will open to future is sorry 5 branches will be now opened. Okay, once this is done, then our branch is ready. Okay, it whatever code it will come, it will go to commit. Then we want to retrieve our component, right? Then we are going to another task. This is ant. I think whoever working in Salesforce, there is a different kind of the deployment tool set. One is they go with change set, that is manually UI itself, Salesforce. They can use the VS Code. Right now, I showed how to deploy it here. Right, through VS Code you can deploy, or you have Ant or SFDC. A lot of option is there. Okay, we are configure for this Azure SFDC. We are using Ant deployment. Okay. On deployment, we have the some pre-build XML file, build property file there. I will come to later that one. I will explain how to the Ant related documents we need to set up the Azure DevOps. Okay. Now here another task for the retrieve from our Salesforce. Okay. This is properly you need to give YML the face everything, otherwise it will not take care. Okay. Now you see this task. This is I put a retrieve metadata. Okay, retrieve metadata from source sandbox from source. Okay, like that you put retrieve metadata. This display name, and this is my build XML file. I will let you know later this how to set up the build and the build property files everything. Here option right here you need to put the your password. That means which arc you are going to connect establishment. Okay, username, password, and server URL. Okay, because we have here different server URL there. Production means we have login dot developer arc means login.salesforce.com, or sandbox means we can use just, or custom domain also you can use. Okay, then this is a maximum policy how many minutes it take to execute. Suppose 10 minutes maximum allowed this particular retrieve pipeline, or maximum 1 hour. Like that you need to set up the this particular retrieve take the time. Okay, then unpackage means you need to specify the your package XML, because we retrieve our component based on the package XML. Okay, then here we need to put the target. This target means we can different type of targets here. Deployment, retrieve, deployment with the test class, deployment with the arc-wide test class, like that, a lot of things there. But this target also we can define dynamically. These all are defined dynamically in the pipeline variable. We don't hard code anything. We can modify anytime we want to switch to another target, another Salesforce arc also. Okay. Okay, now this is defined. Okay, now our component should be retrieved. Okay, retrieved successfully. Then we are going to commit our course, right? Then we can go the check in the branch. Check in the branch means your code go to check in the current branch. Okay, check in the branch. Okay, check in the branch. Check out the branch. Okay, check out the branch, retrieve the metadata, and check in the branch. Check in the branch, right? We need to commit our code. Okay, before that we want to commit, right? Who is committed? That we want in the information, right? Which user? Okay, because this is doing through pipeline. Okay, that means we don't mention our standard pipeline user. This is we need to mention for the git config. That means which developer. That means who requested for the this pipeline. Okay, running. Then we need to set up the directly the username, user.email, build dot who the writer this build, that requested email ID, and requested for the that name, username. Okay, that name we are setting, then the git. Okay, then this is which user requested, right? We are just authentication proper user or not. Okay, in the Azure pipeline to our Azure repository git access. Okay, once a connection is established, Azure DevOps, Azure pipeline to git, everything succeed. Okay, then we add the git.add. Git.add means whatever retrieved component from this retrieved metadata, right? Suppose whatever component retrieved, those all are checked into that branch, add that branch. Okay, then once the all are staged, okay, now all the component are added, then we need to put the commit. Okay, like whatever VS code we are doing here, right? VS code you are going to do like here, right? This is your commit message, right? You are going to the plus, right? This is the add, that is the stage. Then once you commit message, we are going to click here, right? This is our commit message. Okay, like that only the same command we are doing. Then the commit message, right? Whatever we are giving commit message, like here I am going to click commit, then give yes, this is asking for commit message is mandatory. Okay, like that you are going to do this is commit message, already we pass the parameter from here. Okay, like that the source sandbox, right? We are automatically pass here, we select the username password based on sandbox. Okay, which source he selected. Okay, then commit message he put, and which branch we are going to put our pipeline to. You are pushing your code pipeline to, you are pushing to Azure DevOps branch. This is the branch we are passing. Okay, that's why we are passing the parameter. Okay, this branch name we are passing this. Then whatever code from Azure DevOps to Azure DevOps pipeline to move, push to Azure Git repository. Okay, now everything succeed. Okay, then we are going to put the our deployment extract is copied successfully. Okay, now I am going to commit it. Okay, Okay, now our pipeline script is ready. Okay, once pipeline script is ready, then we are create the pipeline. Okay, create the new pipeline. Okay, we have already one pipeline. I am going to show you how to create the new pipeline. Okay, we are going to create the new pipeline for the retrieve demo. Okay, you click the new pipeline, click here. Here, this is your repository, right? You can use a lot of repository. Okay, GitHub or Bitbucket, other or subversion you can use, but we are using inbuilt Azure DevOps Git repository only. Okay, in this pipeline looking for the YAML script. YAML script we just now created retrieve demo. That retrieve demo is looking for which repository is available. Okay, it's have our Azure repo Git itself. Okay, it's like this one. Okay, you can select that. We have two repository there. We are working on the SFDC development. Okay, click that repository, and you can build from scratch itself, or you can create the existing YAML script. You can create means whatever we did right now, right? Same thing you can do here itself, but we already created the YAML script. We can use existing YAML script. Okay, click this one. Now you see, right, under main branch we have two YAML script. Okay, one is for the retrieve, one is for the demo. As of now we create the demo, right? I select the demo one and continue. Okay, now is right, all the script is came here. Okay, like parameter, source sandbox. Okay, everything came, and the PowerShell script, everything is came. Retrieve, XML, check-in, checkout, everything came. Okay, now I am going to save. Okay, here click to save. Now my pipeline is saved. Okay, but here once we save it, so automatically continue integration is enabled. Okay, that means whatever change you are doing, automatically this pipeline will execute. But this case we don't want to continue integration, because this is developer can manually execute. Okay, from retrieve whenever he want to complete retrieve from Salesforce to repository. That means we are going to disable that continue integrations. Go to no, go to click here, edit. Okay, once edit, right, then here right is don't say anything continue integration. You go to here three dots, go to trigger. Okay, okay, here is right in the continue integration part. Okay, enabled. Okay, now we click here, continue integration default enabled. Okay, here is default branch for master. That means whatever change is happening master branch automatically run this pipeline. Okay, then we don't want continue integration, we just disable this one. Okay, we disabled. Okay, then after that, right, we are going to set up the our variables. Okay, I will let you know how to do that one. Like here, right, this we define here, right? That means here username password is coming through pipelines. Okay, that means you go to here library variable, you need to set up the pipeline variables. Okay, as of now we done this one. Now go to the here. Okay, create the library group. Okay, create the library group and disable the current integration and link the library group. Okay, first we create the library group. I already created one library group, but you can do, right, whatever the library group there, right, you just clone it. Okay, now I clone. This is I put the retrieve demo. Okay, demo pipeline. Okay, this is for the Salesforce login credential. This is unit define. Okay, you see, right, here I put the manifest package XML. My package XML, it will come under this location. Okay, then my username, my target is retrieve target. I will let you know how this retrieve target in the build XML file. Okay, target. Okay, this is your username and Salesforce username. This is package location. This is your this is how we are using developer arguments. You are using login.salesforce.com, or production also same. Suppose you are using sandbox means you can use test. Okay, or you can use your specific domain URL also. Okay, then this is a maximum port. Then here we need to set up our password. Okay, the password is not able to see. That's why we are using this marker. Okay, if you put marker, then no one can able to see your passwords. Okay, then I'm going to save. Now I create the new library group here. Then you go to here, right, there is the variable group, right, here link. Then this pipeline executing, right, that time it will check the username password, right? Whatever variable group you linked here, that related username password will take care. Okay, here you go to click the demo and link it. Then whenever running this pipeline, that time the pipeline come to check the what is username, what is the password, okay, what is the server URL, everything in the pipeline we defined it will come from take from here. Okay, now I did everything. Then I'm going to click to save. Okay, save demo pipeline is created. Okay, it's created. This is a commit message. Okay, then whenever you come to see the commit message, you will see the what reason they modified. Okay, you will see like this. Okay, now everything done. Okay, now go back to here. Here, right, I am going to put SFDC retrieve. This is you need to change your pipeline name. Okay, retrieve demo pipeline name. Okay, done. Okay, done. Okay, then go to click the pipelines. And here I will show you all pipelines. Okay, here you see right now our pipeline is there, it's not yet run. Okay, and here also you go to click edit. I will the UI itself. Okay, suppose you are creating UI itself, right, it will come like this. You write all the things and whatever tool, right, you can select all the things. Okay, like script, everything you can add from here also. Okay, if you using you example, I am show you how we are going to do, right, the PowerShell script. Okay, PowerShell script like this come. Okay, you see, right, you can select PowerShell script, you can add through UI itself. We did directly through code itself. Okay, inline. And this is another tool software. Okay, this is right, deploy. Okay, deploy folder under build XML file there. Okay, that's why here you right, next we are going to set up the ant migration tool that build and build XML file, right? This is you go to here under files, under deploy. You see, right, there is a ant jar file. This is a jar file default we need for the ant deployment. Okay, this you need to add this location. Then build property. Build property you need to define. Okay, what are the parameter you are going to take from pipelines? Okay, like that, this username, password, server URL, unpackage, like that you need to define here. Okay, then we are going to build XML file. Build XML file only. We are going to our option is target or retrieve, right? This is a target name. This target name bulk retrieve, like that. The retrieve package XML or deploy unpackage XML, like that. There are a lot of things there. We are excuse me. We are using for the retrieve unpackage. Okay, retrieve unpackage, right? You see, right, username, password. Here session ID there. That means you can connect the username, password, either session ID. Don't use mix it both. Okay, you can log in with the session ID or username, password. We are using username, password, and server URL and maximum poll and retrieve target, right? You see, right, retrieve target means whatever our component retrieve and check into this src folder. That's why we are mentioning dot under src. Okay, then whatever our component retrieve, right, it will come to under this particular folder, it will come to retrieve. Okay, and we have unpackage. Unpackage we are mentioning that is coming from our manifesto. Here is our package XML. That is right. Under manifesto we have our package XML. Okay, under manifesto we have our package XML. Okay, that's it. Okay, now that means target means it will come to run. It will execute this one. Okay, then retrieve our code, check into this particular folder path. Okay, this is a build XML file and build properties files. Okay, now everything done. Now we are going to prepare the package XML, right? Okay, now the pipelines setup done. That means Azure developer, he did whatever his activity he completed. Okay, now its pipeline is ready. You see, right, now we go to see the pipeline should be ready. Here pipeline should be ready. Okay, we can run, but before that, right, we want to the package XML. Okay, then only this package XML is right. Now our component doesn't have. Okay, we need to add our package XML this components. Okay, now we can go to package XML preparation. Okay, Okay, package XML preparation. We have one of the quickest way we can prepare through VS Code. Okay, you go to VS Code. There is one extension there. SFDC package XML. You go to here. There is the extension, right? You go to this extensions. Here package XML. Okay, use right. This is the extension we can use. Okay. Salesforce package XML generator extension for VS Code. Once this is you installed, okay, this automatically populate all the our Salesforce arc, okay. How means we are once this is installed, right? Then you go to click Control Shift P. Click here this side SFDX XML XML generator. Click this one. Then this automatically connect to our Salesforce arc, okay. Now it's already there, right? Okay, I am going to check first custom object. Custom objects. Okay, custom object. I'm going to take the custom object. Then it will this is first you need to select the metadata type. What type of metadata you are going to retrieve? I'm going to select them custom metadata. Custom object. Okay, then we create the new custom object, right? Candidate and score field, right? It will come under custom object. Okay. Meanwhile, we can select the remaining component. Also, we have the this is filter metadata and select the component and update the package XML. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. No. Meanwhile, you go to check your it's loading. Okay. Meanwhile, you go to check your pipeline how it's running. Okay. We go to our pipeline. And you just click the run pipeline. Okay. We have the retrieve demo. Click the run pipeline. Now is right. Automatically this is came. But I am selecting here, right? 05. Okay. But it's coming error. Okay. Because our the retrieve pipeline, the demo pipeline doesn't have this branch. Okay. That's why we don't have this one. Okay. That means you can raise a pull request. That means the sync. Okay, you create the new pull request from master to our later because master or somebody modified the DevOps user is modified. Okay, you select your branch. Is right. This particular PR it will say the you are modified this demo file. Okay, that's why the pipeline is not running. This is the demo script. Okay, then you can retrieve demo YAML script to branch. Okay, like that. Then you need to create the branch. Okay, I will next session I will let you know how to pull request will do completely. Okay, as of now I can do this is simple. This is here. Okay, I am going to complete. Okay. Okay, now the you see right now my latest change from master to my branches came. Now I'm going to the pipeline. All pipelines, demo, run pipeline. Okay, now I am selecting my user story branch. Okay, 005. Okay, now it's right working. Okay, I want to switch which is sandbox I want to retrieve. Okay, you can select RAM studio means RAM studio or caterpillar arc means this one. Then you put the commit message. Okay, but before that we need to update our package XML, right? Custom. Okay, otherwise we can directly update from package XML also. Okay, I will open. Okay, here this package XML I go to edit here. Okay, I go to add another object is okay. Another object. Okay. It's loading still. Okay. Now it's come. Okay. I also write Azure. You write Azure. The candidate is came. Okay. Then I'm going to click the tab. Okay. Custom tab. Custom tab also we have Azure. Okay. Then we have admin profile. Okay. This is for Azure. Okay. This also I'm updating. Then we are going with the affix class. Okay. Not to be affix class. Okay. Okay. Affix class we know. Okay. 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 We know everything. Okay. Now. I'm going to copy here. I'm going to update manually. Okay, usually it will come here. Okay, now I'm going to update here. Okay, now office class we are going to put our name already we have, right? SFDC demo, SFDC demo, and SFDC test. Okay, because that loading take time. Okay, then we don't have any affix trigger and the custom object there and the custom tab there. Okay, and the custom object we can put here. Okay, and we can remove here. And we are setting the profile as well. Okay, now put custom object. Custom object, it will come entire custom field, everything. Then our profile, then our affix class, then our tab. Okay, everything we now committed. Okay, custom tab. Okay, now I am going to commit. Oh, sorry, I am need to update this to my user story branch. Okay, not here. Okay, I am going to here user story branch. I need to update this one. Okay. Okay, now I am going to update it here. Okay. Now this is done. Your package XML is done. Okay, now you are going to run the pipeline. Okay, run the pipeline. Here we select your user story branch, and then you put the candidate. Okay, components. Okay, I put the commit message. Okay, I'm going to run. Okay, I go to run the pipeline. Okay, now you write the pipeline is came to the queue. Okay, now you write who is our SFDC development arc, your branch. Okay, just now. Okay, it came to the queue. Okay, now click to queue. Now the running is started. Okay, now you write the initialize the job. Okay, now it started. Okay, now you see, right, this is the initialization. Once this job is initialized, you see, right, our all the task there, checkout branch. Okay, now you see, right, checkout branch is come right switch to the, you see, right, line number 12, new branch is checkout. Okay, then now the retrieve pipeline is running. Okay, now you see, right, the retrieve pipeline is connected by, you see, right, P Ramasamy at TrialGet account, and this whatever you configured, that information is right, package XML to here. Okay, now it's right, submitted successfully. That means our connection established to Salesforce successfully, and the ID, the Salesforce ID, reference ID, and you see, right, there is no error, succeed successfully. Okay, then our component check retrieved, right, then we need to check in the branch. You go to check in branch. Now you go to see, right, here 8 file changed. Okay, 8 file changed. And here you said all your class office class is created and object class your candidate object is created and Azure DevOps is created. Okay, the tab is created, everything created. Now you want to verify. Okay, now go to here. Okay, now this is package XML updated. Now the our switch branch is open, connected, everything this is done. Retrieve metadata completed and check in the branch also completed. Okay, now you can verify all the components coming correctly or not. Right? You need to go to verify. That means you go to go back to here. Okay, you can click this, not this one. This is our package commit. You go to the files. Okay, go to the files. Okay, go to the files. Here you see right there is history. Okay, click the history tab. You see right last commit message. Okay, it came right. You see right the committed by user. Committed by user is Ram's DevOps. Okay, and committed date and time and commit message. Okay, everything is come just now and date and time everything coming. Okay, and click to here. And you see right we saw the pipeline of the 8 file change right same like. Okay, here you see right the office class is came. Okay, this is plus means new file. That means already we don't have this file. Okay, then our version also is created. You see right 52 versions. Okay, then test class and demo everything is came now. Okay, now our class is came. Now you see right object. You see right object already created. You go to see our field is came or not, right? Our field should be the score, right? You see right our score field also is came. You see right score field also is coming. Okay, then you go to check the score field related access in the admin profile. Okay, now you see right this admin profile already existing. Okay, then whatever our change, right? You see right this office class changes came to up and dead. Then you go to see our object permissions. Okay, Azure DevOps, Azure candidate object, right? Object related permission also enabled. And you see right field level, the tab level also default on. Okay, and okay, we have one more. FLS. Okay, I think FLS we are missing. Okay, that also it will come. Okay, like this came, and this is right your custom database came. Okay, and this is the package XML. Like that, whatever development done, it came to your repositories. Okay, I think I complete everything fine. Okay, this is you compare the previous change. This is previous change. This is current changes. Okay, these are the plus means new files. Okay. Okay, do you have any questions as of now? We are completed. I think it's now the our components development and retrieved successfully in the our user story branch. Okay, but you see right example this user story branch we have this component, but it's not moved to our future branch that main branch. That means it's not there in the production. Okay, that means Caterpillar arc doesn't have. Okay, you go to see here. This is only have our user story branch. Okay, go to now master branch, the main branch. It doesn't have this file because we didn't move the deployment. Okay, that is we are going to cover the part two. The part two, right? This is the activity we are going to do it. Validation. That means you raise the PR means you need to validate before merging your code to master branch. You need to validate your code to production. Then this is static code run report. Okay, that means your code have quality and the branch fault setup, build pipeline creation. That means once the validation succeed, how do the build pipeline creation? Build these two pipeline categories. One is for the build, one is for the validation. Then those related, we need to set up the library group variable, pipeline variables. Okay. Then how to our pull request creation, pull request, how to merge to user story branch to our master branch. Okay. Then how to link our user story when the write the PR. Okay, how to review the code in the pull request. Okay, how quality everything. Then how to release branch. That means automatically deploy to continue integration, continue deployment. That we are going to do it. And verify our component to how we are verifying our DevOps, right? Like that, our component we are going to verify in the Caterpillar arc, developer arc. Okay. Uh, Sakti, I think we are good. I have completed. Do you have any questions? Anything we can continue?
That's great. Thanks, Ram. I think let me quickly check it in the chat window. Uh, I think there is no question. I already posted my answer.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah. Uh, any further questions to Ram? Please use the chat window. Could
Somebody
you please
asking,
share
do
the
we have
yeah,
commit exception if someone have? Yeah, let me know.
yeah, Bharat. We will be pass it the YAML script in the after the session. Praveen Venkata asking, do we commit exception if someone have committed code in between our retrieve and commit?
Yeah, suppose this is you are going to work your user itself, right? That means this branch, that means the developer itself, okay? Parallelly, that means he is also running the pipeline, somebody other also running the pipeline, same time parallel running. That time the exception will throw. But usually the user story branch for each developer, okay? That means that user story branch, other developers should not work, okay? That's why we're creating independent copy of the developer base, okay? No one touch other developer. When you move to other environment, production or devint or QA, that time your code should be merged, okay? Suppose same file or anything different, okay?
Question from Shadish. Can you also please explain the best branching strategy to be followed? Yeah.
Yeah, this I am going to cover the next part too. Also, that also the branching strategy different project. Okay, if small kind of project we have the one master branch, there is no need to do different kind of branching strategy. Or you have the multiple developers or not the first developer. That means you can go the different branching strategy. Okay, that is we have based on the developer knowledge, we need to design our branching strategy. Okay, that we will cover the next is a story. I will show the flow chart how we are going to do the lot of branching strategy there. I am going to show you the simple branching strategy. It's the next session. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Ram. The next one again, Praveen Venkata. If we are using the common branch, how can we commit exception?
Yeah, that we are going to cover the next is a story that is the pull request, right? Whenever the suppose we are using individual developers, okay, individual branch, then you are going to move the dev int or QAUID. That time it will come the conflict, okay, or that time you are going to the your code will come the conflict. That time we have the here, okay, I will show you. Okay, 1 second. I raised it today one pull request, right? That pull request itself we go to the see the pull request, okay. Here is right. I am opening the completed pull request. Okay. Here is right. There is conflict tab. Okay. But this conflict tab is not default to not be there. You need to add the one of the extension. Okay. That extension I will show you. Okay. Briefly, I will explain this conflict tab how to manage the both developer modifying same files. Before that, this conflict tab, do you want? You need to add the extension. Like we are adding the this extension, right? VS Code for the package XML, right? Like that, you go to here your organization setting. Here you go to the extension, okay. You need to add the pull request merge, and this is a replace token. This is another purpose we are writing. This is for the pull request. This one the extension you added, then each pull request automatically come to on that pipelines. Okay, you go to the this demo. You go to the pull request, right? You see the conflict tab. Okay. Uh, because this is I'm only working, there is no conflict. If any conflict is came, then it will come to appear here. Okay, then you need to fix that conflict. Okay, I will show you the next session how to the conflict arise if both developer are working. Okay, there is no merge conflict. Okay.
So ideally, Ram, it's a default available this conflict. Maybe we need to install this extension
Yes,
from
correct.
Azure
This
DevOps.
tab, yes. Yesterday I installed it just now. This conflict tab should not be there. Default should not available. We have overview, file and update commit. This tab one default there. If you want this one, this is Salesforce extension. You can add it. Okay. Then only you
No.
can fix from here. Otherwise, you can fix manually from VS Code, not from Azure DevOps.
Okay, got it. I think this question will be covered. Um, I think I already shared the part two session, the registration link. Guys, feel free to join for next week also with the same day, Thursday 4 p.m. AEDD Sydney time. Um, okay, I think that's it. Um, Thank you, Ram. It was a very informative altogether. You
Yeah,
covered the
yeah.
Salesforce development and retrieving the components and push it to the branch through pipeline from Azure DevOps. And you showed everything end to end. That's great. It's amazing. I think it's really interesting to see for the next week session to deploy the retrieve component to the another Salesforce arc through Azure DevOps. um, Hope this helpful to everyone as well. We will look forward for your next week session. uh, Thanks again for joining your great knowledge to the community. um, that's it, I think. Thank you all, and please
Yeah,
be
thank
stay
you,
safe.
Saktil, for this opportunity for explore my knowledge, and thank you for all the participants who explore this knowledge.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you all once again, and please be stay safe and healthy. We'll see you again for the next week, even with the same day and time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you,
Cheers.
thank you, thank you. Bye.